My Mosque is an opportunity for communities to learn more about Muslims, to visit a mosque. Many in the country have never been to one, but also to demystify people's misconceptions about Islam and Muslims. As we've seen from some of the awful things in the streets, the riots, the extreme far right, it's never been more important to open doors, hearts and minds for tea talks and tours. It's now in its 9th year, so mosques across the country will open their doors over a weekend, 28th and 29th of September, and let people have a tour of the place, have a cup of tea, and ask any questions that they actually have.
I think it's so important, especially when you look at recent events in the UK. I think it's so important to have opportunities for Muslims and non-Muslims to meet in spaces where they can understand each other, especially in a mosque.
It's very good because it opens doors for the mosques for those who never come to mosques, for those who misunderstand Islam, for those who do not have good ideas about Muslim communities, or they have a lot of wrong stereotypes about Muslims. When they come to the mosque, they are welcomed warmly. They see what inside the mosque. They maybe watch a prayer if it's the time for prayer, and they go around, they listen to maybe somebody explaining, they see some videos, they got some books. It's a kind of message spreading peace, spreading coexistence, spreading more integration together in the society.
I think particularly at the moment when society, particularly in the UK, it feels very divided, ensuring that there is greater cohesion between different social groups is so crucial, particularly at the moment.
We need to do more of this kind of stuff to really just like understand the other person in front of you and know that they're a human being as well, with their own kind of we all have the same problems. If you're living in London, it's the cost of living, it's having a job and being able to afford rent. These are problems that we all face, and we need to have like more opportunities to have those kind of conversations with those around us who are different from us.
There was definitely an apprehension when we were launching and getting registrations from mosques that is it even safe for us to open, particularly in the parts of the country that were more affected than others, that are we going to have rioters coming, But the spirit of our mosque is really strong, and they said, we're always open and we're going to remain open because that's the spirit of who we are, our faith. But also, how are we going to change people's hearts and minds if we don't have conversation? So this Visit My Mosque might be a little bit different from before, but I think our communities are prepared for more challenging conversations, and I think there's a strong message of resilience that we're not going to close our doors out of fear. We're going to continue to stay open.
So I think this is a fantastic way to kind of really understand Muslims beyond the kind of rhetoric and toxic kind of political language that we hear in the media and on the streets.
I think that this sort of initiative, hopefully we will see more people from completely different faiths coming to visit mosques more often.
If you're a mosque that's taking part, then of course this is such an important opportunity to really get it right and ensure that we offer everybody an invitation.